Alright guys, what up? We got the top 5 body feints for you today, and most of you might have thought that there's only one body feint, but there's not. There's a whole bunch, and that's what we got for you today. Let's go.
I'd like to announce my retirement. That was the sickest body feint I've ever seen in my life. Thank you.
Let's get something straight. Becoming good at body feints means that you have to be okay with feeling uncomfortable, because these are not simple stepovers. And when you're in the game, you're going to have to learn to react as well as anticipate, or you're never going to be able to utilize them to their full potential. So with that, homies, let's get started. Of course, body feints have been around since the beginning of time. Thanks to MESSI, however, it's become more popular and more guys want to be able to include it in their game. Now, there are a million different situations where this can be useful, and if you understand the principles, it will become instinctual and you can ball out. Number 1, momentum. The more speed you have built up before you meet the defender, the easier the feint will be. Building up speed before beating players one-on-one is a no-brainer. It gives them less time to adjust to your movement. Now, you don't need to be running at a full sprint, but what you need is a change of pace. The feint and action must be fluid and quick. Drop your shoulder, lean away, and explode. Whether there's 1 or 2 defenders, the same thing applies. If you can set yourself up at a diagonal angle instead of straight on, it'll also give you a slight advantage. Ooh, you gotta love this feint, which we have dubbed the HAZMARIA, because Eden and Di Maria are 2 gangsta with this move. And you'll find that the place to use this is usually on the sidelines or with your back to goal. A key point here is that if you want this to be successful, you need to get the defender to feel a little pressure, which means they need to think you're about to take off. If you're at a complete standstill, it's gonna be much harder for you to pull off. Take a solid touch away from the defender. Get your shoulders and hips going and shift from side to side. When you're ready, take off or turn. It sounds crazy, but you'll learn to feel and understand when you've lost a defender without actually seeing most of their body. This move will buy you time, and it's essentially risk-free as you've got your body between the defender and the ball. This is the type of feint you just need to be aware of, because there'll be opportunities for you to use it all over the field. It's worth knowing because it can keep you from getting smashed, or it can open up just enough space for you to get off a shot. It's perfect for a ball that's practically a 50-50, and I say practically because you need to know that you'll be first to the ball, at least by a little bit. If not, the defender can body you off the ball or simply just take it. Now, whether the ball's coming from the side or in between you guys, you need the defender to think you're gonna run right in front of him. At the last second, however, all you gotta do is open up your hips and body and go into the space that you just created. You're not always gonna beat them outright, but if you throw yourself forward with purpose, you'll get them to flinch, and that's all the time you need to put the ball away. These type of feints are seen from players all over the world, typically the more creative guys that feel comfortable stopping the game for a second to show the defender who's really in control. Now, you can't stop the ball forever, but there will be a time for this, and the key to making sure this is effective and not just a waste of your time is all in timing. Notice that as I receive the ball, I immediately change my tone. I slow my steps. I calm the game down. This is important because we want to make the defender feel as if there's no danger, and in order to do that, we got to give him a reason to believe that there isn't any. Normally, this would play to his advantage, but what we've got ready is that massive change of pace. Remember this principle. If you've completely stopped, you are more likely to succeed with 2 quick feints or moves than 1. With all things being equal and both of you at a standstill, if you're not going to pass the ball, it's not likely you're just going to push it past him and run. In these situations, after slowing the game down, you've got to be quick and decisive. 1-2 and get out. Back to our friend MESSI, who gives us an absolutely nasty skill that we'll just call the MESSI CROQUETA. You've probably seen clips of him pulling this on countless guys, but some of the most flawless were against Paul Scholes and Roberto Carlos, who he managed to make fall over. Simplicity can be brutally devastating, and that is exactly what this move is once you've got it down. A little like our last move, it requires that you slow down so that you can eventually change pace and surprise the defender. Whether you do this from a complete standstill or dribbling slowly, just know that the key is to find that point right before it's too late. Throw the feint and let the defender reach in and CROQUETA around and out. If you mistime it and go too early, you'll be too far away and the defender will have no reason to try and take the ball. Go too late and they'll simply poke the ball away before you can even try it. Both the feint and the croqueta are equally important, but most important is your timing, and the only way to perfect this and feel what's right is through practice. So get after it because it's more than worth it.
All right, guys, so that was top 5 body feints. Make sure to train hard. Check out all the links in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.